Morning everyone, today I have a new topic. The topic is how India and Malaysia has extended its nationwide lockdowns to ease the restriction in order to reopen its economy. India plans to ease the pandemic restriction, timely economic and policies interventions. First, temporary exemption from buyback and the LTCG tax. The removal of LTCG tax will raise stock market sentiments and boost the share price of company trading all-time low. Addressing liquidity of the needs of MSMEs. MSMEs should be provided for the requisite working capital through special government loans schemes and package. Third, tax relaxation to self-employed professionals. And fourth, support to the hospitality industry for the FMCG sectors. This will help them to require the economic impetus in place at a time of business suffering on account of decrease in footfalls and increase of the fixed cost burden. Second point, creation of lettering technology. Physical documents practice should be relaxed. The use of technology in the justice delivery system, other policy innovations, waiver and suspension of office rentals, maintaining price track for essential goods. Further, priority focus should be on implementing schemes where tax on essential commodities should be either foregone or reduced substantially. Next, I will talk about how Malaysia reopens its economy on earlier May. From the South China Morning Post, Malaysia is already to reopen the economy on May 14, said by his own Prime Minister. Nearly all the economic sectors to reopen subject to conditions. Move is a sign of switching, rescuing business and safe job. Cinemas, karaoke, classes, conferences, and exhibitions are still not to be allowed to reopen. Non-essential business are banned, and social visitors from mass gathering are also banned. First, the soft loans and micro facilities. In bid of support, the company are adversely affected by the outbreak. The country's central bank have offered small micros and loans to ringgit 2 billion and small soft loans or the proportion interest rate of 3.75%. And similarly, the state-owned bank will offer ringgit 200 million worth of small credit to adversely affected business. Second, waiver of stock market listing fees. Fees or listing on the main market of the country stock exchange will be waived 1 year in the case the company with market capitalization less than 500 million. Tax exemptions for tourist businesses and port operators. In a bid of the migrate the impact of the pandemic decline on visitors numbers and tourist-related business are permitted to delay their monthly income tax payment up to 6 months. In addition, 50% of electricity costs for the same period is offered to the hotels, travel agencies, airlines, offices, shopping malls, and convention centers and theme parks. Investment promotion. In order to promote a high-valued and private sector investment, a ringgit 500 million co-investment fund is to be established. Finally, online support for local entities. Entities are eligible for a government fund up to 10 billion ringgit in order to promote the online sale of their products. In my opinion, I think Malaysian government have a better view on their point of reopen their economy. Because they have waived some of the income tax of the small companies for both foreign companies and the local small companies. And they have waived the stock market listing fees, which makes it more attractive to the foreign investor to invest in their country. That's the end of my presentation.